Alrighty, we are live. How's it going, everyone? Cool. Sorry for the delay. That was so annoying. Let me ping everyone that I'm live. Sorry for being frazzled once again. For those that know, last stream we were struggling with some tech issues with my controller that I used to play with, and I basically had to factory reset the thing. It took me a little while. Sorry about that. How's it going, Brownie? How's it going, Marina? Doily had to leave. Can't join today. Well, that's okay. Hi, Doily, if you're watching the VOD. Hello, Pigment fan. Hello, Ebrov. Gurk Massa. I don't think I've seen you in chat before. How you doing? And Crimson. Hey, how you doing, Crimson? I remember you from, you commented on the VOD of the last stream. Well, glad that we have a big crowd today. This is excellent. Thank you all for joining. I'm going to ping my Discord, and then we will just jump right into things. Cool. Yeah, today's should be a really fun stream. We are going to be fighting the first gym of the game. And rounding out our team, as you can see, we have a team of 4. This is a Wedlocke, so they are 2 independent pairs. Look how cute they are together. And we'll probably get our 3rd pair. But yeah, hello, Gurkmassa. You are good, and you are new. Cool. Well, welcome. How'd you, are you in the Discord community? Go join my Discord if you're not part of it. Did you find out through there? If not, welcome, regardless of how you joined. We're very glad to have you. Let me ping my Discord. Cool, there we go. Hey, how you doing, Tint? Welcome in. Found you on YouTube some years ago. Nice. Well, glad to have you here in chat. Glad you found one of my live streams. Yeah, so since you are new, if anyone is new, or if anyone wants context, because there's multiple layers of referentiality on what exactly we're doing here. You know, this is a challenge run, but I'm playing with additional Wedlocke rules. If you want an explainer on that, please let me know. I want to make sure everyone's up to speed. Happy to reiterate. And also, the version that we are playing not vanilla, but an enhanced version of Heartgold, called Pokemon Heartgold OK version, made by fellow creator and one of my pals, O Creations. Yeah, happy to explain further if anyone wants. Too bad we didn't get a Poliwag on this route. Can't escape. So Walker does not have Runaway as an ability then. So, alright, we have the Dark Cave coming up. Hey. You got an Apricorn a day, right? We got our encounter on this route, so now it's time for our first trainer battles. How's our team looking? Let's see. Winnie and Vulcan need some levels. And that's another great quality of life thing about the version that we're playing. There is just a whole bunch of rare candies in our bag. So we don't have to do pointless and dangerous grinding. It's very cool. Let's get everyone to level 8. I think that should be appropriate for now. If anything, that's a little too powerful, but that's okay. I don't want to overlevel because we have the Sprout Tower coming up. Alright, we'll use some Walker. Where can you find this version to play it? Very good question, Brownie. You can find it in the description of this stream. That will take you to O Creation's own Discord server, and in there you can go to the HGOK version channel that he has established, and look at the pinned comments, and then you can find instructions on how to download it. I won't get into specifics, but basically you need your own copy, your own emulated copy, of course, of Heartgold. And then he has a BPS file, which is basically the patch that you can apply to it to change the base game into his modifications. I'm just like, I don't like when they call me. I really don't. We don't need it. Let me change text speed and that. Cool. Yeah, he has a top percentage mod. That is true, Crimson. Grandma character, whenever you visit her, fills your bag with lava cookies and rare candy. Ooh, I'll keep my eye out. I didn't know about that. Calls can help you. How can calls help us? I believe you. I just want to know how. I don't like when they call me. And it's like, if it's only for the benefit of rematches, I don't really need that in this version. Because again, we have infinite rare candies. So we don't ever need to rematch people to grind up our team like that. Yes, Kirkmass, a very good question. Please go read, if you want. Also in the description of the stream, there is a huge document that Oak Creations put together with full documentation of every single change. Down to minute stuff like, for example, we are using a Sentret, which will have superior stats to base Sentret. Because he buffed the stats of certain Johto Pokemon. But yes, also there are more overt changes like yeah, Johto Pokemon appearing in Johto, and the gym leaders all have better teams than teams with Johto Pokemon. And yeah, so it basically opens up the full decks pretty early on, including Gen 4 Pokemon, because I believe O Creations has put a way for us to use Pokemon like for example, like a Magnemite or a Magneton in base Heartgold and Soul Silver would just stay a Magneton until you get to Kanto in the postgame, but here I'm sure he has a way for it to turn into Magnezone. Which I know is the case in Heartgold and Soul Silver, but it's inconsistent. I think, like, you can get a Mamoswine, but, like, you can't get, like, a... I don't know, an example, like a Magmortar, like a Yanmega. I don't know, there's, like, certain Gen 4 Pokemon. It's kind of inconsistent. But yes. Yeah, check out the documentation. It's very interesting. And yeah, we have already seen one major change. Our Ladybug, Vulcan, is a bug electric type, not just a bug type, which is very cool for the upcoming gym. Yeah, so for example, this that we're fighting against is electric type, so we have to keep stuff like that in mind. But yeah, exactly. Bugsy didn't have any Johto Pokemon. Chuck didn't have any Johto Pokemon. I mean, Morty is the most egregious example. He could have used a Mismagius or a Mischievous, but he used just 2 or 3 Haunters. I think he used a Ghastly Haunter and a Gengar. It's kind of weird. Hi, cat. My cat is here. You want to come up? There's a cat. Say hi. Cool. Walker's level 9. We really have to watch levels. I know the Sprout Tower is a bit of a grind. Oh, wait, did I miss your comment, Ebrov? I'm sorry. What city are we in? Did I ever answer that? We are on the way to Violet City. We are on the way to the first gym. So yeah, we'll get there. Ooh, wait. So Route 30, Route 31. Let me just make sure of things. That we haven't been here. Yeah, this is its own route. Wow. So, okay, so we got our starter in Newbark. Then we went on Route 29. Got Walker, and then we got Winnie here, and then we got Vulcan here. So we are due for 2 new encounters, folks. And then the Ruins of Alpha obviously has its own encounter pool. So let's just like see what there is, because we really have to be thoughtful about this, because folks, for those that don't know, I'm playing by Wedlocke rules, kind of specific rules. You can read about it in the description of the video, or I'm happy to tell you if you ask me questions. But basically, it really heavily restricts the freedom of us switching who's on our team. Once we add our 5th and 6th members, they're on there, and they are bonded with one another until they die. We can't just take them out like that. Oh, thanks, Winnie. You have the pickup. So it's like, I don't want to, like, if we get another normal type, for example, like a Rattata or something, I am absolutely not catching that. We're just going to run away because, yeah, we already have 2 normal types. So let's just see. Let's see what it is. Chances are, yeah, exactly. We have at least 2 more encounters today. See, an example, we are not catching this Caterpie. No offense, it just doesn't really have use to us. I don't want that fire weakness. We already got our grass type starter. And of course, we already have Vulcan in the party. So no, I don't want to... I understand Vulcan is now a bug electric type, but still, I don't want 2 bug types like that. I would rather save that because, yeah, so we're just going to avoid the encounter on this route. Too bad. But we will certainly get something in Dark Cave, unless it's a Dunsparce, because then again, I will be picky. Yeah, that's how we're going to do things. So let's see. If we get a Geodude here, I will be very happy. If we don't, that sucks. But yeah, we have the Ruins of Alph, and then we have maybe another route before the gym as well. I don't think Sprout Tower has any encounters. But, yeah, I mean, even if we went into the gym with this team, I think it's okay. Yeah, let's just do it. Yeah, obviously we can't go too far in here. But let's see what our encounter is. Would you like hints for when there's something new? Yes, I would. Oh yeah, like this. There's a Slugma. Which again, I'm a little torn on. Do I want a Slugma? I realize I can't be too picky, folks, but... Oh, what do we think? Do we want a Slugma? It's just like... Actually, this is a perfect example. I'm going to go into the documentation that O Creations provided myself and see what Slugma is all about, because it's a notoriously bad Pokemon in the base games, but if O Creations buffed it in some way... So Slugma now evolves at level 28. Which is still kind of late, but I mean, it's better than nothing. More sacking Pokemon. Yeah, I just don't like sacking. I realize I gotta do it sometimes. I'm just too nice for that. Man, Slugma is just not that great. Maybe, you know, maybe instead of playing blind, I plan ahead a little bit. Let me see what O Creations has put on routes. So we missed out on a Pichu or a Poliwag on Route 31. That is a huge shame. I could have gotten a Geodude or an Onix in here. Or Zubat even. Damn. Caterpie is a big change. Oh, that's cool. Maybe it was a mistake to run from that Caterpie. Oh man, I don't know. Oh, and there are encounters in the Sprout Tower. I could get a Bellsprout, Ghastly or Misdreavus. And then there's Route 32 and Ruins of Alph. So, wait, so let me do the math on that. That means we have Sprout Tower, Route 32, and the Ruins of Alph. So 3 encounters, so 2 in the party, 1 in the box. And that's just before the next gym. So let me see. Are there stat changes with Bellsprout? Or with Slugma, sorry. Yes. Are they great? Not really. You know, I'm gonna be picky. Maybe I'll eat it later when we wipe, because I was picky. I'm running from 2 encounters in a row, but you know what? We are playing by Wedlocke rules, so we gotta kind of take party building seriously. So I'm gonna run goodbye Slugma. Let's use a repel. Hopefully we get something good in Spread Tower. A Ghastly would be cool, I guess. How far can we get in here? Not far without surfing, right? That's a ledge. That's also a ledge. Yep, without Rock Smash, you really can't do much. That's fine. Alright. Well, thank you, Crimson, for your input. You kind of helped me realize I don't want Slugma. And that's A-okay. So yeah, I guess we'll do a few more battles. I feel really bad about running from 2 encounters in a row, but you know what? I'd rather save it for better stuff. We already have 2 normal types. No offense to Walker and Winnie, but I think we could use all the exceptional encounters that we can get. Oh wait, this is a trainer battle. What am I doing? Yeah, Crimson, are you one of you're one of O Creation's regular viewers, right? Recognize you from his chat. Weedle. Wow, Pineco early on. Usually this is just like a rare headbutt encounter, right? Sure. Yeah, how is everyone's Saturday going? I'm sure it's a lot later in the day than it is for you, for many of you, than it is for me. Still 10 in the morning here. It's an exceptionally shitty day outside. I will say that. I'm kind of bummed about that. I wanted to get outside today. This guy found a good Pokemon in Dark Cave. Can't relate. Alright, well, on to one of my favorite cities in this game. You're a mod for him. You've given a few suggestions for the OK series. Electric Ladion to reference Pulseman. Changes made to the move Razorwind. Ooh, how did you buff Razorwind? Let me know. Yeah, yeah, Crimson, I really appreciate you being here. If you don't mind, feel free to tell us all about changes and make sure I don't miss anything. I don't feel obligated, but if I just breeze by, you know, an area with a cool encounter or some kind of cool change, let me know, because I want to highlight all of O Creation's changes and also enjoy them myself. Yeah, well done to him and you and the other mods who envisioned this run. I'm really impressed so far. It's already so much better. That's in addition to how much I enjoy the base games. Yeah, I just love this city. It's like the Pokemon Center is darker. It just has so much character. Alright, so I think the best thing to do, one, we'll explore, as we always do. Let's heal up as well, and we'll buy some Pokeballs, and then we will go on and try to get our encounters elsewhere first. If we can. I think we'll be allowed to. 7:30 p.m. here, wow. I guess you're in Europe. Beginning of your day, you work the night shift, okay. Yeah, thank you, Crimson. I appreciate it. Sorry your days could be better tint. Hopefully it picks up. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm leaving the house today. It's like, I'm looking out the window and I can like hear the wind on my windows. It's very not great out. Hello, Pikmin fan. Welcome back. Can't wait for the gym. Nice. Well, we also have some encounters coming up. And this is... We have a few new people in chat. Maybe you know Crimson. Do I want to trade? Nope, I don't. But yeah, for you, Gurk, some info. Every time I run into an encounter, I let y'all name it. I'm not naming anything this run. So what will happen is I will run into a Pokemon and catch it. If I do... I will have you just roll call in chat, say you're here. Chances are I already know you're here if you're active in chat. So I will share my screen and switch to a wheel that I will spin. Everyone gets one slot on the wheel. If it lands on you, congrats, you can name my Pokemon. So yeah, I mentioned that because... Make a group. I don't even know what this is. But yeah, we're gonna go get a few encounters in a few minutes after I'm done dawdling. Perfect. Tam fam. Why is there nothing to do in here? I mean, I guess it's just like info for people that don't know. But usually you can battle someone in here, get an item or something. Watch the first stream to catch up, grasp the general ideas. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you watched the first stream. I'm also a little embarrassed because we had a lot of tech issues last time. Rambling for a few minutes, my mic was muted, and my controller stopped working, and then our game crashed. That reminds me I should save just to be safe. Yeah, hopefully today goes a little smoother, but thank you, Gurk. And I really, yeah, always love having a new regular show up for these streams, so thanks for tuning in. Okay, this was a mistake. Oh, he's the teacher. Maybe if I talk to him now. Okay. Nothing to glean. Alright. I just want to enjoy all there is to offer in this game. It's been so long since I played it. So we're not going to do this yet. Let's get a full team. Kind of scared. I guess it's just like a bunch of Bellsprouts, but it's just like harder when we have Chikorita, you know? There's the gym, obviously. We can do that whenever. I guess we have to do Sprout Tower first. So let's... I think we go south for one encounter and then west for the other two. Digi Strawberry. That's cute. This game just has so much character. Like all the overworld Pokemon, it's just, there's something very cozy about it. And I really love it. Did we get a third encounter, the one below and outside Violet City? No, not yet, but we definitely will. In just a few minutes. Have I ever been to Europe, by the way? Why do you ask? Yes, I have. Wait, what route are we on? We're on Route 36. Did we get an encounter here yet? Probably not. Yeah, we don't get anything. Because that stupid Sudowoodo is blocking the way. However, this is pretty cool. I always forget Rock Smash is kind of like optional in this game. Because we just played Platinum, and it's certainly vital in that game. But this one, it's like you just have to know to talk to this guy. It helps out a lot, but I don't think you ever actually need it. Alright, so let's explore the ruins of Elf. Yeah, to answer your question, Gurk, yes, I have been to Europe. I actually used to live in Europe when I was a lad. Just for a year. I did kind of like a home exchange thing with my family. But yeah, I lived in Paris, France. That's a lifelong disease of mine. Wait, did you mean dream? Or do you just really not like Europe? What? But yeah, again, I used to live in Paris. It was awesome. And yeah, last year I went back and went out of the country for the first time in like over 10 years. Last year I went to London and then Greece, which was also very fun. All right. So we have to think about this carefully because we have... Yeah, flash is not needed to progress at all. Yeah, but it's nice to have because those caves are dark. All right, so we really do have to think about this. So let's see. Encounters. Because, again, our party is kind of set once we catch stuff. So I want to think which two are in the party and which one is the odd one out that goes to the box if we successfully catch Sprout Tower, Route 32, and Violet City. No, not Violet City. Sprout Tower, Route 32, and Ruins of Elf. So I think we want to start with Route 32, because I think damn near everything on that route I would be really excited to have. Except for Hoppip. I'm praying we don't get Hoppip. Even Bellsprout would be pretty cool. Wooper, Hoppip, Bellsprout, Ekans, Mareep, or Natu. Great. I like that Hoppip is low odds. I really don't want to Hoppip. I know I just jinxed myself saying that. So let's go to Route 32 and do that. Oh, curiosity is a disease. Okay, I was like, what's the beef with Europe? No, that totally makes sense. Yeah, no, I love Europe. I'm sure some of you live in Europe that are watching. If so, where do you live, if you want to reveal that? If not, where have you been in Europe? I love Europe. I really do. It's a dream of mine to see a lot more of it. All I've really seen is the countries immediately bordering France, including London and Ireland and Greece, which I realize is a lot. I mean, I'm very grateful for that, but I'd love to see more. We're still in the town. That's confusing. Okay, so again, let's go get our encounter on Route 32. And this guy is going to say, no way. Can't pass by. But just enough to get an encounter here. So again, let's do it. I would be thrilled if we got a Wooper. I think that would make me happiest. Given that Ladybot in this game is an electric type, we don't need Mareep quite as much as I thought we would have. But I'd still love Mareep. Last one most likely be paired with the egg. Well, yes, or this will be our 5th encounter. And again, unless it's like a Hoppip, it's going to be on the team for sure. It's a Natsu. Okay, so we're definitely going to be catching this. This is a great resource to have. So that's our 5th encounter. So again, think of a good name for this guy. I just hope it doesn't evolve annoyingly late. I've literally never used a Natu in my life. It has a Nightshade. That's cool. Great. So think of a good name for Natu. So again, this is our 5th encounter, and we have a lot of choices. Given that it is a flying type, we will definitely be getting one of the other 2 encounters and not pairing it with the egg. And the reason for that is the egg is Togepi. Would have loved to use it, and will still if tragedy strikes and we lose a Pokemon. But for now, don't want to pair a flying type with a flying type. So we will be getting one of the Sprout Tower or Ruins of Alpha encounters. And again, I'm going to review the encounter sheets to figure it out again. But for now, say you are here and think of a good name. I will put your name on the wheel. If it lands on you, name this Natu. Cool. All right, so an explainer. My buddy Auka, many of you know, he is one of the mods in my Discord. Huge friend of the channel. Could not attend stream today, but he let me know that he wanted to, oops, there we go. That he wanted to have his name on the wheel, and I said, you know what? Why not? So if it lands on him, we're only going to give him, well, we'll leave him on until it lands on him. We'll consider him here. Yeah, if it lands on him at any point, he wants the name Lillipold, regardless of encounter. He just thought that was a cool name. So we're going to do that. We got Crimson. We got Gurk. We got some new folks. That's really cool. We got Ebrav. We got Brownie, otherwise known as Raven Black. We got Pikmin Fan. And of course we have Marina. Oh, and Tint. Nice. Big wheel today. Always love that. Cool. So good luck. Think of a good name for Natu. All right, Crimson. One of the architects of this ROM hack gets to name Natu. Congrats, Crimson. I'm going to take you off the wheel. What we do is kind of a cooldown system to give everyone equal odds. So since it landed on you for this one, well, one, come up with a cool name for Natu. And I'm going to leave you off the wheel for 2 more spins. So this was the first spin. On the 4th, if we get there, they'll put you back on. Yeah. So congrats, Crimson. Think of a good name. This is a male Natu, if that matters to you. And for now, I'm going to go get my cat. There's Bowie. Doesn't want to be here. Oops. All right. Yeah. Crimson, are you here? Think of a good name for Natu. No, sorry. If you put anything in chat, I don't see anything. So please type again. Maybe I don't see anyone's chats. Got kind of quiet. Frankincense. Oh, interesting. Is that like... What is frankincense? Is that like some kind of herb or something? I hope that fits. It's not going to fit, so let me get creative. Frankincense. There we go. Yeah, what is frankincense? It has incense in the name, is it? Alright, so as I usually do, I'm going to put art up on screen, so if you'll excuse me for just a moment. I'm also going to take this opportunity to look at Owen's sheet and see what the deal is with Natu. No changes to Natu. I guess that bodes well for Natu's innate abilities. Nightshade Teleport doesn't really learn anything that useful attack-wise until level 18. Already knew Gust. Lucky Chant and Miracle Eye. I mean, okay. And then it evolves at... I don't know. When does Natu evolve? 25. That's actually a lot more reasonable than I thought. Yeah, I think chat got kind of quiet. I don't know what happened. I'm not seeing anyone's messages. Alright, so we got frankincense. Let me get its art up real quick. Hi, do you see us? Kind of. I mean, yeah, I mean, if that's the only thing you've typed, then yeah, I see you, Marina. If you've typed other stuff and I've been ignoring you, then that's because that is you saying hi, do you see us is the only thing I've seen since Crimson's nickname. So sorry if chat kind of crapped that for a second. Frankincense. Okay, it's a tree resin often made into oils to kind of match eucalyptus. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad you guys are embracing... yeah, I don't have a naming theme per se. That was just a random nickname that another viewer who is not here today came up with eucalyptus, which I very much enjoy. And, you know, honestly, I really enjoy naming themes personally. Every single time I do a solo Pokemon run, typically I do a naming theme. But yeah, in recent live stream series, I kind of took a page out of Owen's book and started letting my viewers randomly name my Pokemon. But I always miss actual stricter naming theme, but I don't want to like make people do that if I'm giving them the ability to name my Pokemon. But yeah, if you guys want to embrace it a little bit, match eucalyptus and frankincense, go ahead. I just like a naming theme, you know, it's like fun to like find a category of thing that has enough varied things within it that it could yield like a full set. I don't know how to explain it. I just find it very satisfying. Like, and a lot of like things in the real world have naming themes, you know. It's just like a great way to classify something. It's very cohesive. It like, you know, it's like if we are having a Pokemon team, it makes it feel like a team. If they all kind of share. All right, so we're gonna call this guy Frank for short. All right, so frankincense, or Frank is our 5th team member. All right, there's Frank. Look how cute he is. His art is a lot bigger than everyone else's. I might adjust that. But for now, we're fine. He's very cute. So yeah, again, let's think critically about who our last team member is going to be to pair with him. Again, I wanted to hold out for the Togepi egg, but I don't think it's a good match. Test. Oh yeah, I can see your message, Brownie. Yeah, I'm sorry that I miss people's messages. That's super annoying. Let me see if I can go on my browser and catch up. You work with essential oils. You're familiar with them offhand. Oh, that's cool. I like naming themes. Yeah, yeah, I'm not a big oil guy. I hardly even know what an essential oil is. I don't know. Not really my thing, but yeah, I'm a big scent guy. Like every season I would say, my girlfriend and I usually go to a candle making studio that's kind of in our town, and you can go and smell a bunch of, I guess they're oils, just like bottles of like, you know, scents, and then you pick out your favorites, and then you pour them into like a candle mold, and then put wax over it. So it's kind of cool to like, yeah, engage with scents like that. They definitely have like eucalyptus, or they rotate it by season. It's pretty cool. It's a fun experience. Cool way to get your like custom scents and like learn what you enjoy smelling. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun to have a different candle for each season. But yeah, it sounds like a lot of stuff in chat is missing. I'm sorry about that. All right, well, let's keep going. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to look at the encounter pools, because we really have to think carefully about who Frankincense's partner is going to be. I'd like a full team before the gym. So our options are Sprout Tower, or we did Route 32, so it's going to be Sprout Tower or Ruins of Alph. So at Ruins of Alph, I think that answers my question, because, or maybe I think I'm dumb, because we can't even get an encounter at the Ruins of Alph yet. These seem like higher levels. So I think our only option is Sprout Tower, where I think it'll be a good match. I mean, I hope it's not a Bellsprout. We don't really need it, but a Ghastly or Misdreavus would be great. I think that would pair well with Frankincense, for the most part. Sharing that dark weakness is not great, but I mean, famously, well, actually, famously, this generation invented dark types, so they do exist. So we'll just have to be careful. It sounds like it's definitely going to be, well, it could be Bellsprout. It could be Bellsprout. So we'll see. But either way, that's likely Frankincense's partner. I'm going to explore the Ruins of Alph, even though it sounds like we can't really get an encounter there, which I'm a little confused by. Like, can we not? I don't want to accidentally run into a, candles use a lot of the same oils, bases to make all those scents. If it sounds like some kind of plant, yeah, that's true. I mean, I assume like 90% of scents and oils and perfumes are just plants. I don't know what else they would be. You could always get unknown. Oh, well, I don't know. Did O Creations buff unknown? I don't really want an unknown. I don't think that's a great idea. Especially for Frankincense. Even if unknown was good, I would be shocked if he gave it a substantial buff, but I'm not pairing a psychic type with the psychic type. Oh wow, so these are just like little huts. That's actually kind of interesting. I didn't realize that. Not them just like letting me do it. But what do I get for doing this? Like, I love how these, like, esteemed archaeologists just cannot figure it out. I think that's right. No. You see, I clown them, and then it's like, I can't figure it out either. I mean, okay, I think I had it right the first time. Yeah, there we go. Who needs a PhD? Oh, it was buffed. Oh, well, that's cool. I'm gonna look at the sheet and see in a second. I want to do this stuff first. There's a strange presence here. And it's all going to be unknown. Again, I don't want to get an unknown. Especially not for Frank. But I'm happy to roam a little bit. Well, we only have one repel. There's really not much going on here. Yeah, I'm not really interested in getting unknown like that. I think that's about all we can do right now. I think, like, somehow later we can access all these other areas. Doesn't seem like we can do that for right now, though. Maybe we have to surf, and that's why the encounters are a little higher, too. That seems to be the case. That says escape. Interesting. It's kind of scary. Alright, let me see Unknown's buff move pool, and then we are going to go to Spread Tower and do what we got to do. Well, let me see the stats for Unknown. Wow, a lot of stat buffs. Nearly every category, and then he gave Unknown. Interesting. Nature, Cosmic, Ancient, and Earth power. So it just learns every power move at levels 1, 21, 31, and 41. That's kind of funny. I mean, I guess it's like somewhat viable then. I mean, like, shit. It's not the worst thing in the world. I'm still not going to use one. Certainly not right now, but good to know. Alright, so let's go. Yeah, we've done all we can do. Except for Spread Tower, so let's go do that. I want to make sure I have healing items because it can get kind of hairy in there. Paralysis, poison. We're just going to be fighting a crap ton of Bellsprouts, aren't we? I don't think they use anything else. Interesting that I can't buy actual healing items, but instead the berries, they do the same thing. I wonder what's up with that. Alright, we don't need more of these. We'll want this for after we get our encounter on the first floor. Great. I'm gonna put the amulet coin on someone because we're kind of down bad for money. Hey, how you doing, Aukra? Bunch Watching curling. Hey, that's cool. Are you? I guess you're watching the Olympics. Oh, I'm missing the men's hockey game. I guess I already missed it. Or maybe it's at like 11 something. I might be watching that after this. Yeah, hey, thank you for tuning in. Rest assured, your nickname is on the wheel. And yeah, I hope you are doing well. Yeah, we got Lillepold on the wheel. Has not been selected yet, but we'll see. We got at least one more encounter today. Yeah, hope you're doing well, man. What am I doing? Alright, I want to give this to you. I want to buff everyone a little bit. Ooh, Comet Punch, that was worth. Then Frankincense needs a few levels. Teleport. Great. You know, it's not the worst thing ever. So, Vulcan and Winnie will battle, and then Walker and Eucalyptus. I would like to avoid... Oh, I've never seen Ladybuzz walking animation. It's just cool. It's like Pokemon I've never used. She looks so cute. Hey, call to action. If anyone wants to draw fan art of the team, especially once we have a full team, because with any luck, that'll be our team for a little bit. That's the nice thing about these Wedlocks. The team sticks for a lot longer than the Nuzlocke. Because we can't switch out freely. So, if anyone wants to draw fan art of our cute little team, I would love that. Put it in the Tam Valley Discord. What's the move? Hidden power? Alright, we are getting an encounter imminently. You know, I didn't even know that there were encounters in the base game. I really just didn't know that. Alright, obviously we're not getting a Sentret. Dupe's Claws, we already have one. Wow, a lot of Sentrets. Maybe this floor is all Sentret. I don't know. No, it's not. Alright, we got a Misdreavus. Female Misdreavus to pair with Frankincense. Cool. Think of a good name for Misdreavus. I'm going to put you all on the wheel. Have to head out now for curling. Have a great day. Hey, you as well. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I'm sure we'll catch up soon. That region stuff, and yeah, want to know how you're doing. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Static encounter. You get a Hitmon here. Do you? Did I miss out on a Hitmon something? Are you sure it's here? I don't think you do this early. I could be wrong. I don't think so, though. Alright, well, we got a Misdreavus. That is our encounter. Let's spin the wheel. I've never used a Misdreavus in my life. Yeah, I think with the exception of Chikorita and Sentret, Eucalyptus and Walker, I've never used the other 4 Pokemon on our team. So I'm really excited. And this is a solid founding team, I would say. Obviously, I wish we had a water or a fire type, but I think it's okay. Got a decent variety. Alright, let's spin this wheel. right, it goes to Brownie. Congratulations, Raven Black. Otherwise known as Brownie. I think you're still here. If so, it's all yours. Yeah, the Elder at the top, I think, gives you, the TM for Hidden Power. I don't think it's a Pokemon. Because you already get a free Pokemon in this town. It's the egg that you get back. It's the Togepi egg. Oh, Flash. Oh, you're right, it's Flash. I thought it was Hidden Power. Yeah, it's nothing that exciting. I don't even know if it's mandatory to do this area. If it's not, I'm down to leave and just do the gym. But, yeah, congratulations, Brownie. Are you here? Casper. Oh, cool. You know, that's funny because I had a Ghastly in our very bloody Sun Nuzlocke over the summer who went by the name of Casper and who met a very early fate. So I hope this Misdreavus can fare a little better. Forgot who named the OG Casper. Anyway. Let's go ahead and put her artwork up, and then we will keep going. Where'd Tam Face go? Oh, oops, I'm on the wrong slate. There we go. Cool, sorry about that. Let me put up Casper art, and then we'll keep going. And yeah, if we don't have to do this area again, I would like to maybe not. Because it's just kind of tedious. Minimize risk. Just do the gym, but I don't know. I don't think we need the TM for Flash. Although it's actually useful. And it's a TM, and I know that Owen made TMs infinite in this game, so they're a lot more valuable. So I might do it. It actually might save our lives against the gym. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, there we go. Look at that. We have a full team, folks. We should be expecting some evolutions soonish. This is the team for now. Very cool. Look at that. That is a solid starting team. I am glad we were picky. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot better than having a. You know, I'm happier about Frankincense and Casper as our last pair rather than what would have been Slugma and Caterpie. To be honest. Yeah, full Johto team. Hey, that's cool too, isn't it? You know, we're just going to fast forward through this area because it is kind of tedious. But we'll do it. I want that infinite TM. And I have to think about who I'm using against the gym. Because I don't think Vulcan is going to be particularly useful if she doesn't get a, I thought they just used Bellsprout. If she doesn't get a an electric move as I would have expected. So I have to do some research. Oh, you named the OG Casper? Oh, that was you, Pikmin. Okay, so yeah, hopefully this Casper fares better than the one you named. That was really sad. That was crazy. That was like the first island, like after we beat Hala. I think Casper was one of my most frustrating deaths in that challenge because he or she died against Hala as like a useless sacrifice because I really miscalculated. That was pretty upsetting. We walked off that first island with like 8 deaths, so we're doing a lot better now if we beat the first gym death list. I know, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know the difficulty curve in this ROM hack. And this is worth going through just for the items, I guess. We don't need the levels, but doing some video editing while watching your stream, do you have any tips on how to make the editing process more effective that has worked for you? Ooh, interesting. I mean, I will stray away from technical advice just because, I don't know, my videos aren't very technically complex, so I don't have a lot of like minute edits on like, you know, how to best use Premiere or After Effects, whatever service you're using, but more so in terms of like the philosophy of it. I would say pre-visualize like crazy, like basically storyboard, you know, at least like write down and describe every shot, if not sketch it out, and like, you know, kind of like storyboard it. So have your script on one side, like make it a 2-column document and have the script there, and then for every line, like do line breaks and have a corresponding with the lines that are being said. What is, you know, write down on the right side or left side or whatever side, what is being shown on screen. So basically like describe it. So that way when it's editing time, all you got to do is read the script and like you'll know exactly for how long an image or an asset or an animation is being shown on screen, and then you can describe the transition between the last one and the next one. It's immensely helpful. Gurk, you may know, I mean, I'm not sure if you know, but I'm working on a Fakemon region. Everyone else knows. I talk about it nearly every stream. It's going to be a massive project on the channel, kind of a visual novel thing. I would say very much more animated than all my other videos. And it's been immensely helpful to now that the script is finalized, go back and, you know, read it. And for every single line of narration or character dialogue, I will have a very set thing in mind that, you know, I know, you know, when editing time comes, I will know exactly what to put on screen. I won't have to like improv it and waste time downloading assets or guessing how I'll do something. I'll just know right then and there. It'll be very plug and play. So you're kind of saving time for your future self. That's my best advice. And maybe that is kind of like layman's advice. I think for any big technical project, most people probably do that. But like, it's new to me, to be honest. Like I literally used to like script videos and then just kind of like edit them freestyle. Like not really have a clue about like what was going to be on screen until I was like at that point in the timeline editing chronologically and had to like figure it out. And it would just like take a long time because I would have to like then go on Google and download an image or an effect or a font or something, you know. It just like mentally it feels a lot better. You're excited to see the starters. You saw a little hint in the Discord. Oh, nice. Cool. I'm glad people are checking that channel out. Yeah, nice. I'm excited for you to see the starters too, Tint. I don't want to overhype things, but I really just want to stress that the reason that this project has taken so long is just it's been such a huge undertaking, like in terms of just the difference between it in terms of quality and depth compared to other stuff I've done on the channel. So yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to see all the Fakemon that I created, and pretty dang proud of the story as well. Should be pretty fun. Uh-oh. You know Psywave, that's actually really awesome. I'm not calling you back, Wade. Oh, look, it's our rival. I don't think we fight him here. Yeah, Gurk, if you want to share, what are you editing? I'd love to know. Are you a creator yourself? Huh. So now we have to battle this dude. You know, we'll do Vulcan and Winnie. I don't know why. Although, this dude's going to use a Bellsprout. What am I talking about? I'm going to use Casper and Frank again. Yeah, this was the right move. Oh. Oh, that's a problem. We don't have a way to wake you up. Shoot. Well, at least you're probably immune to most of its moves. Oh, that really sucks. Uh-oh. Alright, good job, Frank. We got Flash. Cool. Again, as I understand it, Owen made every TM infinite use, so this is a lot more useful than it would have been in the base games. Oh, and our mom is calling. You know what? I'll call her back. Great. Alright, so let's go get out of here and do the gym. And again, let me figure out who we're going to use against this gym leader. A little worried. Oh, Frank is so cute. What does Casper look like? Oh, she looks cute too. I know there's like certain spots where you can take a photo in this game. I'd love to take a photo. That'll be nice to look back on at the end of this adventure. Casper is very bulky. Yeah, I guess so. Are you saying that I should use Frank and Casper for the gym? Oh! Oh my god, Winnie's so cute. Oh! Oh, just a little baby. See, I'm just going to be so devastated when we lose Pokemon. Editing the channel trailer about me for your new channel. Document the process of moving abroad and discuss the necessary steps to help others follow. Oh, cool. So you moved abroad to Sweden. You're not from Sweden. Interesting. That's cool. What did Mom get us? Super potion. Awesome. I could have bought that myself. Actually, at this point, I don't think we could have. So, thanks. I retract my statement. Alright, so let me see. Can Vulcan learn an electric move before the gym? If the answer is no, then we are not going to use her against the gym leader. Let me look at Ocreation's documentation. Ladybug does not learn anything until Thunder Punch at level 24. Well, that's kind of annoying. However, Light Screen and Reflect are pretty cool. That would help out. But let's look at the boss battle. The gym leader, Hoot Hoot is going to use Gust, Reflect, and Hypnosis. Oh, that's what sucks. It's going to use Hypnosis. I have no way of waking us up. And then Peck, Mud Slap, Roost, and Quick Attack. The way I don't mind the idea of using... I don't know. Because, again, the idea of having Light Screen and / or Reflect is very attractive. So Vulcan could use that, and then we could really use Winnie. Who has the best attack on the team to just kind of brute force it. But all you got is Scratch. I mean, you don't know anything better than that. God. So it's really not the worst idea. And then I guess Supersonic to confuse. It looks like Owen buffed the accuracy of it too from 55 to 70, which, you know, is pretty cool. You do have decent defenses. I guess Casper is probably the best in terms of special defense. But we care about defense because Peck and Quick Attack. And in that case, Frankincense is actually pretty bulky. I mean, so is Eucalyptus, but obviously we're not using Eucalyptus. Yeah, to step away. The tower, no. Thanks for for the well wishes. No, the tower went fine. Thank you. We're just figuring out what to do. Against the gym. So if you have ideas, Crimson, I would love your feedback. Basically, obviously, Walker and Eucalyptus are ruled out. We're not using them for obvious reasons. So it's between Winnie and Vulcan, and the strat there would be setting up with Vulcan with Light Screen and / or Reflect, which it learns at level 12, I found out. And then kind of finishing the job with Winnie, but I am worried about... well, Winnie is the best defense on the team, but I am worried about... attacking viability. Great attack stat, but Scratch, not that impressive. And then Frankincense and Casper are another option. Just because Frankincense actually sneakily has really good stats. I mean, so does Casper. They're statistically the best pair. But it's like, what can we do? I guess Psywave is a decent move. I want to know the power range of it. Get a new custom electric move for the early game. That'll be a later update. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I got the latest update. Owen told me to update to 1.1.1 2 days ago, and I got that. So I'm on the latest update. So it's unfortunate that Ladybug is not the most viable quite yet, but I do appreciate the type change. I mean, that really does change things for the gym because now I feel more comfortable using it. In lieu of it being a bug and flying type. Changes a whole lot. So, I don't know. Let me see learn sets for Teddy Ursa gets Fury Swipes at level 14. So that might change things a little bit. And then I mean, that's about it. Psywave. I can't even like figure out what the range of its damage is. It's such a complex formula. It's the user's level times ten times a random number from 1 to 10 plus 50, all divided by 100. That's crazy. That's just... Psywave deals damage up to 1.5 times your level. It's a range. I know, it's such a annoying... It's like, why is it so complex? Anyway, I don't know. Let's honestly just kind of figure it out later. Let's just do the gym trainers and level everyone up to level 12 or 13. Okay, we're not calling Wade back. The way I don't even want to do the gym trainers. There's just no point. All right. Great. So what we're going to do, slow things down, turn the music on, level over and up to level 13, and we'll just see what everyone's movesets are like at that point. Yeah, you learned Fury Swipes, which could help out, because that's already better than Scratch. If that hits 5 times, that's pretty awesome, actually. You know, I think you're right about the screens, and I think just with Frank and Casper's superior stats in general, and then obviously I don't think I can necessarily bait it. I don't know how the trainer AI works, but obviously Casper is also immune to quick attack, which is pretty cool. So, you know, I feel pretty good about that. Despite Winnie learning... Oh, wait, no, I'm dumb. If we want to set up screens, then we are using Winnie, because... because Vulcan is the one who's going to learn screens. So, let's do that. Two to 5 times. That's already better than tackle. Great, so you know. You know, this could help out too, because sleep is a status condition, right? I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'm crazy for forgetting Supersonic. Said no one ever. I think I'll be fine. And I'm actually gonna go back for more rare candies. Get the whole team to level 13. Yeah, we don't really need teleport like that. Let's just buy more candies. We need... Oh, and then I'm fighting you. Oops. This will be quick. Yeah, see, the thing is Winnie's attack stat is just really good. So I do feel good about stuff. Oh, wait. Do I have that ability on frankincense? Like where... Nope, we have early bird. Oh, well that's actually useful. So if Hoot Hoot puts us to sleep... Well, no, I keep getting confused. We're not using frankincense against the gym leader. We're using Winnie. Winnie and Vulcan. Unfortunately. That's the deal with Wedlocks. I mean, unfortunately, we are using the pair, and we are restricted to that pair, so... The way I should just buy 99. Like, what am I doing? Then we'll have 99. And everyone wants to learn Fury Swipes. Okay. Call me crazy, I've never seen the point in Synthesis. Why wouldn't I just use a potion? Fake Tears. Using that once deals the same amount of damage. Yeah, wait, how does Fake Tears work? I have to admit, I don't think I've ever used that move. Sharply lowering its special defense stat. Well, but then the problem is, what's the point? I have no attacks that are going to hit its special defense. Oh, I guess... No, I won't. So what's the point of Fake Tears? Multi-hit psychic move for some extra damage. Oh, yeah, I mean, that'd be cool. Alright, well, Crimson, thank you for your advice and for hanging out. Really appreciate the company. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a good day. And yeah, if you come back and I'm still streaming, hi again. But otherwise, have a great day, and hope I see you on Wednesday for my next stream. I'll definitely see you in Owen's chat on Tuesday, though. Cool. So I think this is our strat. I mean, attack stat 28. I'd be crazy not to use. Problem is your defense is low, Vulcan, so I'm worried. It's not that low. It's fine. Okay. Let's just do it. Yeah, we'll lead with Vulcan, obviously. Set up a light screen, and then set up a reflect. I think both would be good. So, wait. Physical attacks and then special. So, I guess we want to use light screen. Yeah, light screen and then reflect. So that way we resist gust, and then we resist everything else. You know what? It's going to go great. I wish we had more berries to help out, but we don't. Why do I feel like Flash would help out too? Just make Vulcan as annoying as possible. Oh, Safeguard would be nice, because then you can't get put to sleep. So you know what? I'm going to do that. Who else can learn Flash, though? Basically everyone else. So we'll have to think about that for later. Alright, you guys hold down the fort. Alright. We ready, chat? First gym of this run. Let's find a way to beat Falkner. Whew. Alright. I'm a little scared. Alright, just like we practiced. I'm actually going to lead off with the safeguard. Oh, and you outspeed. That's awesome. And you use reflect. Alright, and that'll protect against gust. Yeah, nice. Almost wasn't even worth doing. I'm gonna wait on using the No! Oh no! I wanted to set up a you know? Now we'll have to keep in you. At least to set up this reflect. Uh-oh. That's okay. And we'll immediately switch you out. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, and then I guess all we can really do is, I mean, we can leer it once. Should I get greedy? I'm gonna do that. Woo! We might actually one-shot this thing if it hits 5 times. Or if we get a crit. Oh, I forgot it has a berry. Alright, please hit 5 times. 2. Yes, 3. Oh, well, there we go. 3 is all it took. Winnie's a freaking powerhouse. That's the first gem. You were right, Marina. Very easy. Alright. And shout out to Crimson for that strat of using the screens. I think that was absolutely the right decision. That went great. That went so great. Nice. And there's our first badge. 17 for the next gym. Oh, that feels great. What will I be doing for moves like Whirlwind and Roar, says Raven Black. Very good question. For that, we will consider whoever is sent in. So say I was using Winnie and Vulcan as my active pair. I could only switch between them in battle. And then Winnie got Whirlwinded out in battle. And then I got switched to Walker. Well, then Walker and Eucalyptus are the new pair in battle. So that is the only way that we will be able to switch the active pair in battle beyond the full pair dying. Is Whirlwind or Roar, which is basically just like things get switched out of our control. If that makes sense. And there's another caveat there. What happens if, say, Winnie, God forbid, dies? Actually, it makes things easier typically because it's like if we were playing with gender pairs. Wait, what does this guy want? Oh, the egg. Great. So the egg can go in our box. But yeah, with gender pairs, we'd want to, like, say Winnie died and Winnie was a male and Vulcan was a female. We would want to switch then to another female. So we would say then switch to Walker. So then Walker and Vulcan, two ladies, would be fighting together. So that way, in the event that either died, we'd be able to repair. Either both Winnie and Vulcan, the pair would die, or Walker would then die along with Winnie, and then we would have Eucalyptus and Vulcan, a male and a female, as the new pair. Obviously, we are playing gender agnostic Wedlocke, so that restriction is like null. We don't have to consider which gender we send into battle to fight with a then lone wolf, aka a Pokemon whose partner died, because we can repair anyone with anyone. Male Pokemon with male Pokemon, female Pokemon with female Pokemon, as well as the standard male-female pairing. So, yeah. So it makes things a lot easier. Alright, anyway, let's go get... that egg, and then I'm going to call it a stream. Oh, wait, I gotta, like, clear a room. This is temporary. I'm typically not allowed to do this. That's just to get the egg. Congrats on the gym. Well, thank you, Pikmin. I appreciate that. Great. So we have a Togepi in the box, essentially, whenever we might want one. So that's the stream today, folks. Thank you, Pikmin. Thank you, Marina and Brownie. Crimson earlier. Newcomer Gurk, welcome to the community. Or I guess welcome to the stream community. Glad to have you. Great, we'll have this Togepi as a backup. Yeah, and again, thank you to Creations for creating this amazing run that I'm thoroughly enjoying. Yeah, I will be streaming again on my usual Wednesday. So Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific, as I always do. Continuing this run, we will beat Bugsy with any luck, the second gym. I don't think it's a tremendously long road to get there. Miracle Seed, that's awesome. I'm going to give that to... obviously, Eucalyptus, before I forget. Great, so that's that. But yeah, I will be streaming on Wednesday. We will venture through the southern part of Johto, get a few new encounters, and then battle Bugsy. It's going to be really fun. Hopefully we can do that deathless. I will be thrilled. And then Friday, I'm streaming again, bright and early, 6 a.m. Oh boy. For Pokemon Presents. I know we're all excited for that. Hopefully Gen 10. Hopefully I don't wake up Mrs. Tam Valley or my neighbors from screaming in excitement. But please, the takeaway is 6 a.m. I will be streaming on Friday morning. I'm sure many of us will be watching Pokemon Presents live. If you want to watch it with me, hang out and chat, and see my reaction live, please hang out. I'd be honored if you would spend your Pokemon Presents with me. Typically, I just record it and then upload a video of my reaction. But since I've kind of honed streaming over the last year, I mean, certainly this year I'm going to be live streaming my reaction and then maybe uploading the VOD later. But certainly it's primarily going to be a live event this year. So I really hope you hang out, watch my reaction. It'll be fun. Yeah, so see you Wednesday for more Heartgold. See you Friday for the big Pokemon Presents Day. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. I will see you later.